If you've personally fallen victim to the Wednesday series, specifically because you need season 2 from Netflix like yesterday, then you've come to the right place. The show managed to surpass Stranger Things by amassing 341.23 million hours of viewing in its first week, becoming the streamer's most watched English-language series of that time. To say that the Addams Family spin-off catapulted it to the highest level of popularity is a serious understatement, and Netflix knows it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay updated on our new videos. Make sure to like the video and share it too.
Wednesday Season 2 plot. What will happen?
If you've personally fallen victim to the Wednesday series, specifically because you need season 2 from Netflix like yesterday, then you've come to the right place. The show managed to surpass Stranger Things by amassing 341.23 million hours of viewing in its first week, becoming the streamer's most watched English-language series of that time. To say that the Addams Family spin-off catapulted it to the highest level of popularity is a serious understatement, and Netflix knows it. Wednesday Season 2 plot. What will happen? We mentioned loose strings and, boy, were they left blowing in the wind. Wednesday's discovery that her boyfriend was the monster that terrorized Nevermore is the kind of grief she didn't seem to relish, despite her penchant for pain. As a double dose of betrayal, he was controlled by his favorite teacher, Mrs. Thornhill, who turned out to be a bitter normie with an axe to grind with the outcasts. We doubt that Tyler will continue to be Mrs. Thornhill's pet, but we're almost certain that he's escaped, and even more certain that he'll reappear in the middle of life. However, whether he will be friend, lover or enemy has not yet been decided. However, Tyler actor Hunter Doohan certainly has his theories about his character's fate. In an exclusive interview with Digital Spy, Doohan said he's confident his troubled Tyler managed to escape the clutches of the law. So don't be dead, he said. As for which version of Tyler is good or bad as we might have seen in Season 2, Doohan's comment about his arc in Season 1 shed some light. I think he controlled by Miss Thornhill, Doohan said. Then he had to manipulate the Wednesdays to carry out their plan, and I think he did a pretty good job of that. If he was indeed manipulated, that could mean there's redemption for him, that is, if May shake Mrs. Thornhill's hold. However, there could be other villains worth watching out for. Several times the show's title has dropped the ominous presence of the Morning Songs, a cult group run by Bianca's siren mother capable of attracting new members. Bianca's mother forces Bianca to agree that to them to add to their persuasive appeal. There's certainly room for Morning Songs to be elevated to main villain status in the middle of Season 2. Watch this space. One thing the mysterious texter definitely needs to clarify. Not long after giving Xavier a brand new phone on Wednesday, he receives a mysterious, threatening text message with photos of her as stalkers. Cinder? Well, that's not known, but it's just the kind of danger that's sure to light Wednesday's soul on fire. It's also something that will surely help set the wheels of Season 2's story in motion. Will there be a Wednesday Season 2 or not? It's official, the second season will be on Wednesday. Netflix confirmed the news on Twitter with this amazing announcement video. Before the good news came, Deadline reported that the streamer intended to renew Wednesday for Season 2 in the new year of 2023. Which is exactly what happened. A renewal also seemed likely because, according to Deadline, the head honchos at Netflix were actively looking for writers to join the writer's room and looking for locations for the next chapter of the series. No Ed. The creators and stars of the show were very interested in the second part of the project. Co-showrunner Miles Miller spoke to TV Line about the sequel, saying, "We felt like we just scratched the surface with these characters, and the actors are so amazing in these roles. Catherine, Zeta-Jones, is, I think, an iconic Morticia." The relationship between Wednesday and Morticia is also central to the show, and the idea of Wednesday trying to make her own way outside of the family is important. Additionally, Alfred Goff, co-creator and executive producer of the dark Netflix drama, hinted at a possible sequel ahead of the official renewal, revealing, "Miles, Miller, and I are talking about it among ourselves. You can definitely explore more in the Addams world. Alfred also went on to say that, as with the first series, the plan is to feature the rest of the Wednesday family in some episodes, while keeping the main focus firmly on Wednesday. Jenna herself even shared her own ideas and hopes for season 2. In an interview with Entertainment Tonight, the actor bluntly said, "I want Wednesday to be darker," adding that she hoped the character wouldn't play things so safe in future episodes. "There's a lot of lines about her saving the school and doing whatever, but to me her main drive with the monster is her competitiveness," Jenna added. "Like, man, how does this guy do it? I think I want it to continue in the anti-hero vein rather than a typical hero." Who has been cast in Wednesday season 2? Unfortunately, there is no official word on who will be back on Wednesday for season 2. But since we know you're curious, the pairing of Mother Monster and Wednesday would be nothing short of iconic, but any word of Lady Gaga joining Wednesday is firmly in the gossip realm at this point. That said, Gaga gave the show a lot of love when TikTokers started using her 2011 song Bloody Mary in Wednesday-inspired dances, and Jenna loved every minute of it, calling the fact that Gaga even knows her work very special. "A long time ago, I worked with a hairstylist who worked with her, and I just saw Lady Gaga in concert in Boston a few years ago, and she made me a video saying, 'Oh, hey, Jenna. I heard you are a fan, and it was a really, really sweet video,'" Jenna told Variety at the 2023 Golden Globes. "I doubt she even remembers or even knows who I was then, but to see her now, dancing, it was one of those moments where you recognize that life changes really, really fast and it's really crazy," she added. What is Wednesday Season 2's expected release date? It's hard to guess. However, if we look at the timeline of Season 1, which started filming in September 2021 and ended around March 2022, adding in the 8 months it took for the show to hit our screens, we know the total turnaround time from start to finish was about a year and a month. If Netflix wants another season and follows the same schedule, Wednesday would need 6 months of filming and 8 months of post-production, which would leave us looking at a release date as early as mid-2024. And no, Wednesday has not been cancelled. In case you've come across the rumors swirling that Wednesday has been cancelled, don't worry. Some recent TikTok videos sent fans of the show into a frenzy by basically claiming that the production company behind Wednesday, aka MGM Studio, was sold from Netflix to Amazon, putting the show's future in doubt. That said, here's what the sit really looks like IRL. Deadline reported last year that Amazon bought MGM for $8.5 million, so the tech company now owns the rights to the series. And according to a more recent report from The Independent, that means there's currently something of a bidding war going on for Season 2 on Wednesday between Netflix and Amazon Prime Video. However, Amazon said it has no intention of making any MGM content exclusive to Amazon Prime Video, as stated in the deadline. Rather, he's looking to license content, which could make him a lot of extra dollar in the long run. So crisis averted, thanks to capitalism, of all things?